going on, people? It's the Xbot 448, a part of the official WeGameHere.com, and today I want to bring you my first impressions of the Forza 6 demo that released yesterday. It's not just about the demo either, because once you play the demo you can get a pretty good idea of what Forza 6 is all about, and I want to talk about it in regards to comparing it to other games on other consoles as well. But first, let's get into graphics, and the first thing we have to talk about with graphics are the car models. And in my opinion, the car models look outstanding. When they're out on the track and you can see the reflection of the buildings and stuff like that off of your car, not only that, every little like nook and cranny of the car is modeled in the game. So the little GT that's on some of the venting on this Ford GT or whatever, every little detail of these cars that are in real life is represented in this game. And if you are a car fan, that is something that you are definitely loving to hear. I mean, I'm a car fanatic. I love cars, and to hear that every little detail on these cars is actually the car in real life as well, gets me really excited. Now, when we talk about the environments look good, especially the backdrops when you have like the clouds and stuff rolling over the hills. But it does feel like there's something missing. To me, the trees still feel fake. They really do. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with it. And as you're racing down the track, you don't really see it as much. But I call it like I see it. I am a huge Forza fan, and I do love the games, but it seems to still have something missing to it in terms of the background. As you can see here, that when you look off in the distance, you can see the clouds over the hills and stuff, and that looks really good. It's just the trees up close are lacking something. But then again, we don't play racing games for trees anyway. Let's talk about the gameplay. Alright, this car right here that I'm using is the Toyota, I believe it's GT86. Basically it's a BRZ, Subaru BRZ. It's just Toyota's manufactured version of it. And it is a rear-wheel drive car. And when it comes to this new physics engine that they're doing in Forza, it makes the cars feel, I didn't know it was possible, feel actually even better than previous Forza games before this one. Now this one, it's rear-wheel drives. There's a lot of play in the rear wheels as I'm racing through. This is Lime Rock right here, and this is really cool. But Lime Rock is actually in the state I live in. I am really excited to race on Lime Rock, in this game. Now, in terms of the environment and visuals, I gotta say the rain is probably the best looking thing in Forza 6 next to the car models. You can tell they took a lot of time in making the weather effects. And when I say weather effects, yeah, it's pretty much rain and how much rain is falling. This is set to heavy rain, and as you can see off in the distance, once I hit the straightaway, there's rain falling in the distance. As you're going faster, it's actually harder to see farther ahead because of how much rain is falling. The attention to detail, the water on the ground, the puddles, hitting the puddles. If you're gassing or turning your car when you're hitting these puddles, yeah, your car is going to spin out. I can almost guarantee it. The attention to detail is incredible. They also have night driving, and when it comes to night driving, something I didn't even think about, the tracks are a lot cooler because the sun isn't warming up the tarmac, and because of this, it actually takes your tires a lot longer to warm up and to get a good grip on the track because you're racing at night. Now, this is one of the reasons why I am a Forza fan. Their attention to detail, I believe, is unmatched when it comes to any other game developer out there making racing games. Now, I know when this demo came out, in terms of racing games, they are going to compare this game, and of course, they'll probably compare it to Driveclub. I don't believe this game is comparable to Driveclub. There's one reason, and that is content. Alright, what Sony's trying to do, they did it with the Order 1886, and they did it with Driveclub, is they're taking more of the memory for the system to write in graphics, which is in turn skimping you out of content. Now think about the content in this game. When you buy this game, day one, you're going to have access to 460 cars. There's 26 countries, multiple tracks, night racing, weather, which is rain. There's just so much content in this game when you compare it to, I don't know, Driveclub. If you compare this to Project Cars, I actually think this game does hold its own against Project Cars, even in terms of graphics. But that is my opinion. If you have a different opinion, definitely hit up the comment section and let me know. Do you guys see what I'm saying in terms of comparing Forza 6 to Driveclub though? I mean, Driveclub was built with straight graphics in mind, which is why you only have limited customization on your cars. You can only pick preset vinyls. You can't do anything under the hood that you could do in Forza. It's taking out, swapping engines, adding engine parts, stuff like that. You can't do any of that in Driveclub. I haven't played Project Cars yet. I've seen like streams of the actual racing, and to me it looks like Forza will hold its own against Project Cars. But that's pretty much it for now. As usual, definitely hit up that comment section. Let me know what you think. Have you played the Forza demo? How are you liking it? Before I end this video, there is one more thing I want to add. There is actually a challenge for the demo. They have these rival races, and when you register and compete in these rival races, if you get basically, you know, in the top couple time, like the top rank in times or whatever, they actually have it where they will bring you to Austin, Texas to participate in a Forza challenge. Turn 10 is the only game developers I know that do, like, they have the Forza Fuel. They have like these challenges and stuff that are set within their demos and games. It's really cool idea. I like what they're doing with it. I am registered, and hopefully I will get one of those trips to go to Austin, Texas. But as for now, this is the Xbot 448, and I am definitely signing off.
White and nerdy, just too white and nerdy. Think I'm just too white and nerdy. Can't you see I'm white and nerdy? Look at me, I'm white.